someone's in my seat and I'm sad. I'm sad that someone's in my seat. Like, that's my seat. That's my seat. I almost did not make it. But my mom woke me up in spirit. She said, get your ass up. And I said, okay. I said, okay. I think a good lunch will make me feel better today. I don't feel sad. Like, that's the thing. I don't feel sad. I don't feel like, oh. It's just, I was just tired. I was just tired. But I think I want to eat something nice today. Check out the record store. That's how I'm feeling. But I have these overalls I knew I wanted to wear. I wore this yesterday. Didn't take a shower. And then my Uggs. Did brush my teeth and wash my face stuff. Thinking about Las Vegas because I've been listening to Casino by Baby Keem. And I think about when I went to Las Vegas and I want to go back. I want to see my Californian family. And yeah, I'm ready to travel. So I'm gonna try this. I just made this. It's funky, no pattern. So try one. Pretty good. Some like holes in it.
Around so that it creates a stain. Kind of
Working on this now.
Weird and crossing weird, but hey, but we sometimes do that. But that's cute.
Thank you. Yeah. I feel like this reminds me of Amari. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to make it like seeds.
I think he's supposed to see it.
After that, you can either let it dry or do the application while it's still wet. You're going to get two different results, okay? If you let it dry, when you apply things directly to the
This hat is magic. This hat is magic. This hat is magic. That's 2 o'clock. Starting to hurt. Look at my ass. I would only have 15 seconds, but I was innocent. I was killing myself. Life is a blessing. Life. Yo, I realized that this week it was not much said. It's not much. Literally, the video is like 4 minutes, and you know what? I'm gonna honor that because not every week is gonna have every little detail, every little thing, because that's not really that realistic. But I just wanted to give a synopsis of what happened to me this week and what I was feeling and what I was going through and how I moved about this week and decisions that I made going forward about how I'm going to show up for myself and my practice. So I just had my Monday class, my photography class, which was okay. It was good. I was able to continue a discussion that I was having within internally within my community with my professor, which also helped bring insight into what was going on and like how I should move forward about how I should show up in my classes and like just knowing that my existence is rebellious enough to any other narrative that is circulating around my identity or around my history and things like that. And then I had my Tuesday class, which was good. You saw clips of what I'm working on currently. I had my Wednesday class, which we're starting our midterm, which is a research project, which I need to start. Today is Saturday, but I have work, which I need to start. Then I had my Thursday class, which was okay. We had like a guest, which is one of our professor's friend, and we were kind of going around like talking about what sex education is, and it kind of felt a bit like sex education, and I was kind of like I was just a bit confused because I was like, well, what's the point of this if it's not sex education? And then I had my Friday class. Okay, and then after that class, after my Thursday class, I met up with Yami. We did some recording for the project that we're working on together. We had open and honest conversations about what's happening within us and like what we've been noticing around our community or just around friendships that we're looking and observing. And then I went to my professors, well, my previous professors, Kyoto's screening at the Jincisco. She had a screening of her works. I think from the first work that she did, from the first film that she did to like the last one that she's just worked on, which was really cool. It was really interesting to see. It was a full house, and usually conversation at the edge, I think, has like other artists. Like it's not, I've never been to one which was focused on one specific artist, and so it was really cool to see how she brought in her audience, like even me, right? I saw it and I was like, I have to go to this thing. It was cool. To be honest, I felt like some of the films I was just like, okay, like so when is the thing happen? But I think hearing words like mechanical kind of helped me realize that like art doesn't always have to be fantastical and it doesn't always have to be quote unquote seductive or horrifying. Like it can be mechanical, and I think that that's what I was watching a mechanical way of thinking and just the mechanics of putting things together, and like just I think um it was a good way of seeing how different works can be existing. And I know I was watching it and I was like, okay, this feels very Maya Deren like coded. And it's funny because she also mentioned Maya Deren, so I was like, okay, I understand. Like I'm not that clueless as to what's going on in this screening. So there was that. And then I had my Friday class that I did not go to because I started my period. And I was like, it's either class or it's work. And I just knew that like work is like really touching. I'm like touching a nerve with work right now. Like I'm like, honestly, just let me go. Like let me go. Like just let me go. Just let me go. Like, but I can't really say that because I still need to be able to pay rent. But that's what I mean with the decisions that I've made. I just made a decision to go on demand and just pick up shifts when I feel like doing it, and moving about working that way instead of just being on the schedule, like having work at 1, ending class at 11:15, and having to go from downtown to where I live, then to go to work. It's like it's a lot. So just trying to just move about my energetic timing better, and just knowing that like I have control over when I want to put in effort for my finances to be able to be fruitful. I don't really care as long as I have enough to pay rent. And I just realized that maybe one of my goals this year financially is like, yes, to save up money, but also maybe just to make ends meet. Maybe that's enough for me, right? Like maybe that's all I need, is to be able to be like, okay, every month I have a roof over my head, and I'm able to eat what I need to eat to sustain myself, but not overdoing it, just kind of living below my means, if that's okay. Like not trying to show off and be like, oh, if it's not necessary, it's not necessary. If I don't need it, I don't need it. I have a lot of shit. I'm also thinking about going through my closet and getting rid of a lot of my clothes, because I just feel like it's just taking up so much space. And like, because I have to go to the laundromat to do my laundry, like I don't have energy to be washing a gajillion clothes all the fucking time. So it's just like, well, get rid of some of your shit. So it's like just trying to think about that. And then but yeah, that's basically what my week was. It wasn't really nothing crazy. um Next week I get to finish my tattoo, which I'm super excited about, and so I'm gonna record that obviously, and I'm gonna start taking pictures for my crate for the following week, which I'm gonna let you guys know about as well. What else? I'm going to start recording some personal things for personal projects that I'm working on. So I feel like next week is the start of March, which I'm so excited for. I feel like March feels to me now like a reset. Like let's get our focus like together. Let's get back into alignment. Let's really figure out what we want to do, why we're doing these things, and let's kind of get out of that nest of like something's poking me. I feel really uncomfortable at work. I hate it here. I hate it in class. Like, let's just get out of that. Let's let our wings fly. Like, let's get back to art. Like, let's get back to creating and stuff. But yeah, this week was just get up and go, making sure that I was there at class if I could be. And one of the reasons I still didn't go to my Friday class is because like he asked us to read 70 something pages. Like, just be for real. Just be for real, for real. Like, don't let me have to call up for real. Like, just be for real, for real. Like, come on. Like, so I was just like, I didn't read it. I didn't do the assignment. I'm tired. I literally got up, took a shower, went back to bed because I was like, my period is here, like, and he's here. So, yeah, and I just couldn't. Mind you, like I said, like the commute from here to school is not easy. So, like, just getting, no, and then having to come home and then go to work. Like, I would have just been Z. I would have been Z. But yeah, that was basically my week this week. This week was just get up and go. That's the name of the video, get up and go. Like, so I didn't really have that much footage because I was just up and going. But this week, I also was able to see what my school's community was about. Like my professors were showing up to a surrealist poetry writing. Like, showing. Also, I hung out with some friends. I hung out with Anola and Medi, which was super cool. We did some knitting, just talking, smoking, listening to music, shit like that in my room. Yeah, I kind of want to have more friends over on my accord and not just like a collective accord. Just like having friends over because I want friends over and specific friends over, not everyone over. Like, yeah, because I really want people to be in my space, in my room specifically, and just kind of be with me in this space because I feel that not a lot of people enter this space whenever everyone's here, if anyone ever does. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what next week offers. How I move about being a free bird, having more freedom around when I go to work, and then also showing up for myself at school, and then outside of that, showing up for my practice. So yeah, that was basically what this week was. Like I said, just about getting up, moving, and so I didn't really have time to be recording every little thing that I would have wanted to. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for being here with me on this scholarly journey. Like Troy on YouTube, he's this white boy. He's like, I want to be an intellectual weapon. That's what I am. That's what I am. Like, amongst other things. But thank you for watching this video. And now it's probably like 11 minutes long because I can't deal with a 5-minute long video. I'm sorry. Like, I can't. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for your boy. Alright, so I'll see you on the other side, and bye.